Hi, I'm John Bernardo, director of the $2 Bill documentary, here to share 5 basic facts about the $2 bill that you may or may not know. Stick around to the end of the video and vote on which of the 5 you think is the most surprising. Number 1, Thomas Jefferson is not the only person to appear on a $2 note. Sure, he's on the current $2 bill, as well as bills issued in 1963, 1953, 1928, 1918, 1917, and even an 1869 note, but there were others.
This is our first federal $2 bill issued in 1862. It's got Alexander Hamilton.
In addition to Hamilton, you had Winfield Scott Hancock, a U.S. Army officer and presidential candidate, on an 1886 silver certificate. William Windom, a U.S. Senator and Secretary of the Treasury, on an 1891 silver certificate. Civil War General James McPherson on what's known as a coin note in 1890. And some guy named George Washington in 1899. You also had this.
Beautiful bill here. This is actually a school teacher, and she's embracing her students, and at the time, this particular note was considered very racy.
Number 2. Monticello, Jefferson's home in Charlottesville, Virginia, always gives $2 bills as change, both at the ticket counter and here in the gift shop.
We start off the day with about $50 worth of $2 bills in the registers. We give them out as change. Would you like a $2 bill in your change?
That's fine.
Okay. I would say that most cash-paying customers do want a $2 bill and change when offered. Most of them do.
In case you didn't know, Monticello was on the back of $2 bills between 1928 and 1963. Number 3, some concessions were made in order to fit the Declaration of Independence on the back of the bill. The famous painting by John Trumbull would not fit on the back in its entirety, so individuals on the far left and far right didn't make the cut. Also, several individuals from a previous version of the painting were added or removed to complete what now stands as one of the most beautiful designs on any piece of U.S. currency. Which brings us to fact number 4. The image on the back is not the signing of the Declaration of Independence.
It's always bothered me that it's always referred to as the signing of the Declaration of Independence, whereas in fact it is not. It's just the Declaration of Independence is the name of that painting. It is the Declaration of Independence being presented to the Continental Congress by the committee that drafted it, and Thomas Jefferson was one of the members of the committee. That's what that painting shows.
There's a fact you can use to sound smarter in front of friends. And finally, number 5. Yes, they still make $2 bills. Here at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing in Fort Worth, Texas, they continue to produce whatever the Federal Reserve orders, most recently in 2015.
Notes that we produce can range anywhere from as small as 45 million notes up to 230 million notes. You know, people like to give them as gifts, particularly during the holiday season. You know, some people like to, pass them whenever they buy something because it generates conversation. And so people take a lot of pride in the twos that they have.
So which fact surprised you the most? You can talk about it down in the comments section below, or you can take the poll, which should be appearing right above me. That's all for this video, but if you're looking for more interesting $2 bill content, you can subscribe to this channel. Thanks again for watching.